here because you're ready to supercharge your real estate marketing on social media. So be warned, this is not for the lazy realtor. This is not easy, it's not traditional, and it takes time, but most importantly, it works. They say if you keep trying to do the same thing expecting a different result, you might be a little insane. I mean, seriously, how many cold calls can you make? Or even worse, how many times are you going to promise yourself that you're going to try cold calling and then not do it? On average, buyers and sellers participate in 1 to 3 real estate transactions in a lifetime. As a realtor, you do 10 times that. As a real estate professional, you are a resource and you have a heads up on the information to share with buyers and sellers. To be successful with this technique, you have to position yourself as the expert you claim to be. If you'd like to know more, keep watching. When you're sharing information on social media, you only want to share information that adds value. As an expert in your farm area, you should be able to share information that is useful to both buyers and sellers. So if you're in ABC neighborhood and there's a new restaurant, you should have a favorite dish that you can talk about on social media. If there's a new location that is a great place for rentals, you should know that and share that to your audience so that investors can see that you are the expert. If there's a great school district or a school system and you want to share that with families, then you should be the person to share it.
How do I gain clients from social media?
Bring advertising, marketing, and sales together. Advertising is as simple as getting the word out there. Marketing is using the data you collected from that advertisement in order to convert your audience into clients. So I want to share with you a very easy to follow 3-step technique that always works every single time on social media. And you want to do these 3 things in order each time. So what you want to do is identify a benefit or a problem. Then you want to elaborate on that benefit, provide additional content, or elaborate on that problem and provide a solution. Then you want to always have a call to action. So how do you put that 3-part technique to work for real estate marketing on social media? Well, here's an example for you. There's a pothole that has been repaired on Main Street. Is anyone else enjoying the smooth ride now that the pothole's been repaired on Main Street? ABC Community does a great job of maintaining the local charm. Here's a list of properties that sold in ABC Main Street between X price point and Y price point. If you've been living in ABC neighborhood for more than 5 years, hashtag ABC neighborhood with a photo of your home. I'd love to see it. Let's stay connected. Okay, so in that example, you identified a benefit. You elaborated on the benefit by providing additional content, which is the list of homes that sold in ABC neighborhood. Your call to action is to ask the audience to use your hashtag ABC neighborhood. And why did you do that? Why did you ask for properties that have been lived in for 5 years? Well, you did that because according to the National Association of Realtor Statistics, people are very likely to move out of their homes within 5 to 7 years, somewhere within that range, at least here in Florida. But what you're doing is you're creating a conversation with those individuals who are most likely to sell their property before they do a renovation. Because let's be real, if they do a renovation, they're probably not going to move out of their home. But that also gives you an opportunity to start the dialogue and hopefully get their home as a listing in the future. So let's talk about what you would do if there's a problem. You're using the same 3-step technique, but you're going to speak about a problem. We can take a cue from current events and we can talk about Brexit, the UK leaving the EU. Warning, Brexit could create problems for your foreign investors. I've discovered that XYZ issue comes up with my foreign investors due to Brexit. We were able to find a solution to XYZ issue by doing ABC. If you're looking into foreign investments, or you're already a foreign investor and you've dealt with these same issues, please comment below. If you are positioning yourself to invest in the US and you don't want to deal with these issues, you can reach me at email, @mention, username, phone number, whichever way that you want the public to communicate with you. So what did I do? I identified a problem. I then elaborated on that same problem and offered a solution. I closed out the conversation, the post, the video, whatever it may be, with a call to action. That call to action being, comment and tell me if you have had similar problems. If you haven't had these problems or you think you may potentially have these issues, here's my contact information where we can continue the conversation. So each time that you're doing this on social media, remember that social media is social and you always do want to continue the conversation, because in nurturing that conversation, you're going to instill trust in your audience. And what you want to do always is to go after that sale. So we said that advertising, marketing, and sales has to come together. Well, your sale for you on social media is being able to reach out to a homeowner for a listing appointment and having them say yes. That is your sale. Always give the audience an opportunity to connect with you. You really have to position yourself as a resource to both buyers and sellers in order to get your full supercharged feedback from social media. I want to refer you to the influencers blog. They have a really great webinar that it's not exactly the same, but it's similar enough that it can walk you through the process. Now, what they name their process, my 3-part process, they call it AAPI, which is AAPI. And AAPI, hold on, let me find out what it stands for. Add value, attention to the problem, position self as an expert, and invite pursuit. So if you're looking for the best platform for you to implement these tools, I want to suggest that you download our 2016 social media guide. We have a lot of statistics and demographics that are inside that guide to help you to focus your energy. Thank you so much for watching. Go forth and flourish.